There's an AI business model right now that is so simple that complete beginners are quietly making thousands of dollars a month from home, and almost nobody is talking about it the right way. Not because it's flashy, not because it sounds impressive at dinner parties, but because it works. And the truth is, this is probably the most underrated entry point into AI business in 2025. It's free to start. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to set up per client once you know what you're doing. And it doesn't require you to be technical, smart, or good with computers. You're not building AI, you're not coding, you're not inventing anything new. You're taking something that already exists, putting a logo on it, positioning it correctly, and solving a very real, very expensive problem for businesses. I know that sounds too simple, but stay with me, because this exact model has been making me over $20,000 per month, and I've watched people with zero background, zero confidence, and zero experience get their first clients faster than they ever thought possible. While everyone else is trying to build complicated AI apps, chase crypto trends, or start another dropshipping store that dies in 3 weeks, there's a boring, overlooked opportunity sitting right in front of us every single day. Every local business you drive past is bleeding money from missed calls. Plumbers, roofers, landscapers, dentists, chiropractors, electricians, HVAC companies, auto shops. Think about how these businesses actually get customers. Someone has a problem that needs to be fixed now. A pipe is leaking. A tooth is killing them. Their AC just died in the middle of summer. They pick up their phone and they start calling businesses one by one. And here's the key part most people never think about: the first business that answers the phone usually wins the job. Now think about how most of these businesses operate. The owner is on job sites. The receptionist goes to lunch. Someone is already on another call. It's after hours. It's the weekend. What happens? The call goes to voicemail. And when a call goes to voicemail, especially in an emergency situation, that customer doesn't leave a message. They hang up and call the next business on Google. That is literally money walking out the door. Most business owners know this is happening, but they don't know how to fix it. Hiring a full-time receptionist costs $3,000 to $5,000 per month plus benefits. And even then, that person only works 40 hours a week. They don't answer calls at 9:30 at night. They don't answer calls on Sunday. They get sick. They make mistakes. And they still can't scale. Now here's where most people mess this up. They try to sell these businesses AI automation, AI agents, or some complicated system the owner doesn't understand or care about. That creates resistance, confusion, distrust. But what I discovered is that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to explain AI. You just need to offer one simple service with one simple promise. I'll make sure you never miss another call again. That's it. You become their AI secretary, a 24/7 system that answers calls, books appointments, and captures leads when nobody else can. And the wild part is, you can charge $300 to $500 per month for something that takes minutes to set up and almost no time to maintain. That's why this is one of the easiest AI businesses for beginners. You're not building anything. You're just positioning a solution to an obvious problem that already exists. Let's break down the model in plain terms. Step 1 is finding local businesses that miss calls. This is easier than you think because most of them do. Step 2 is setting up an AI phone system that answers calls 24/7, collects information, and books appointments. Step 3 is charging them a monthly fee for something that quietly makes them more money. Now look at the math. 10 clients at $300 per month is $3,000 in recurring revenue. You set this up once and it keeps paying you. 20 clients is $6,000. 30 clients is $9,000. And these businesses stick around because once they see appointments showing up on their calendar that have been missed, they don't cancel. If you save them even one customer per month, especially in industries where a single job is worth $5,000, $10,000, or more, your service pays for itself many times over. This is why positioning matters so much. You're not selling software, you're selling peace of mind. You're selling lost revenue recovery. You're selling something they already know they need. So how do you actually find these businesses? You go to Google, you type in any service plus any city. Plumbers in Denver, dentists in Miami, roofers in Dallas, chiropractors in Phoenix. Now put yourself in the customer's shoes. If your basement is flooding, you're not scrolling through websites. You're calling the first number you see. If they don't answer, you call the next one, and the next one. The businesses that don't answer are losing jobs every single day. Your job is not to convince them AI is the future. Your job is to show them they're already losing money and you can fix it. Now let's talk about setup, because this is where people expect it to get complicated. It doesn't. You use a platform like gohighlevel, which lets you set up AI voice agents in just a few clicks. This is the only software you really need. You're not building anything from scratch. You're configuring something that already exists. First, you link the business's online presence, their Google page, their Facebook page. If they're outside the US, you can even integrate WhatsApp. Then you create a voice AI agent. You choose a tone and a voice that fits the business. You name it after the company. And then comes the most important part, the knowledge base. This sounds technical, but it's not. You create a knowledge base and then you use a web crawler. You paste in the business's website URL. That's it. The AI scans their site, their services, their about page, their service areas, their FAQs, their reviews, everything. It trains itself automatically. So when someone calls and asks, "Do you handle gas leaks?" the AI answers based on what it learned from the website. No manual training, no coding, no engineering. From there, you decide what information the AI should collect. Name, phone number, email, address, whatever the client wants. Then you connect a phone number. You can buy a local number or a toll-free number. And now every call to that number goes through the system. Here's how most people set it up for maximum value. When someone calls, it rings the business first. If they answer, great. If they don't, instead of going to voicemail, the AI picks up. It speaks naturally, it sounds human, it asks questions, it books appointments, it captures leads. If someone calls at 1:30 at night, the AI doesn't care. It does its job. The business owner wakes up to a calendar filled with appointments instead of missed calls. Think about how valuable that is. If they wanted to hire someone to do this, it would cost them thousands per month. Your AI secretary does it 24/7 for a fraction of that price. And yes, it's not perfect out of the box. Sometimes it misshares an email. Sometimes it needs prompt adjustments. But remember this, you set this up in minutes. You can refine it over time. You can adjust the language so it says, "weh," instead of the business name. You can choose a different voice. You can customize it with the client. That actually increases retention because they feel involved. One of the smartest ways to sell this is to demo it live. Get on a Zoom call with the business owner. Call the AI number in front of them. Let them hear it answer. Let them see how much better this is than voicemail. That moment alone closes deals because it's tangible, it's real, it solves a problem immediately. And this doesn't stop at phone calls. The same system can handle SMS, website live chat, Facebook messages, Instagram DMs, one AI, multiple channels. So now you're not just helping them with calls. You're helping them capture every lead, everywhere, all the time. This is why people with zero experience are getting results. I know a 19-year-old who landed his first client within a week using this exact service. Not because he was a genius, but because the offer made sense. It wasn't hype. It wasn't complicated. It was obvious. Now compare this to a traditional receptionist. They cost at least $4,000 per month. They only work limited hours. They take vacations, they get sick, they make mistakes. Your AI doesn't. It never asks for a raise. It never sleeps. It never complains. And you can offer it for $300 to $500 per month and still make great margins. And here's the part people misunderstand. You're not replacing jobs. You're filling gaps. Most businesses already have staff. You're making sure they don't lose money when that staff isn't available. That's why owners say yes. Now zoom out and think about what this means for your life in 2025. You wake up and see notifications that your systems had conversations overnight, appointments booked while you were sleeping, while you were at the gym, while you were living your life. No boss, no job applications, no one deciding your worth, just recurring revenue tied to real value. I built a brand new business from zero to over $20,000 per month using this exact model, and I documented it publicly. Some people get their first clients in days. Some take weeks or months. That depends entirely on effort and consistency. But even 10 clients changes your life. $3,000 per month from home is freedom for a lot of people. And that's without upsells. Because once you understand this, you can add more. Lead generation, follow-up automation, CRM management. You can package services and charge $1,000 per month. We now charge $6,200 for 3 months upfront by bundling additional value. And businesses pay it because the ROI makes sense. At the end of the day, this model works because it's boring in the best way. It's not flashy. It's not trending on TikTok every week. But it solves a problem that will never go away. Businesses will always need calls answered. Customers will always want fast responses. And the business that answers first will usually win. You don't need to be special to do this. You just need to start.